Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is George Pate. I'm a certified financial planner with the Journeys Group.
My name is Tommy Pate. I too am certified financial planner with the Journeys Group.
We are a financial planning firm out of Greenville, North Carolina.
Independent registered investment advisory firm.
Excuse me, we're an independent registered investment advisory firm out of Aden, North Carolina, which is right outside of Greenville, is what I meant to say. What are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about I'm trying to think of a good word, what 2024 is going to look like.
From an economic
perspective. Now, this is September 2023. 2 days ago, Nancy Pelosi at the rifle age of 83 announced she was going to run for re-election because San Francisco needed her. Fort Feinstein is 92.
She's not running again, but that's because I don't know that she doesn't have the capacity to say what she is.
Mitch McConnell, just to show you how much people don't follow, Mitch McConnell is 83. Biden is
70.
No,
he'll be
80 or 81.
Yeah.
Trump is 78. So what does 2024 looks like? Dusty and ancient. It looks like we're going to be repeating the same mistake with our leaders and putting people back that shouldn't be there. Economically, we thought 6 months ago that interest rates would start coming down. Not really. We're starting to hear rumbles that we're looking at least one more bump in interest rate this year, which of course is going to
hurt the holiday
season. Yeah, politically, I'm surprised we're doing that. So we think another bump first quarter of next year. So you're looking at interest rates, housing market 8.5% coming very soon. Currently our strategic oil reserves are at an all-time low because again Biden shut the pipeline down, so we've had to take oil out of our strategic reserves for our much left. The U.S. production of oil and gas is at an all-time low. Same reason, they shut the pipeline down. That's the first thing he did on the first day of his presidency. But my point is, you're going to be happy with $3.50 gas because it would not surprise me in 2024, $4.50, maybe even $5 a gallon. That's what happens when you force a natural resource to run out. Now, stock market, what do you think?
Next year, not necessarily for economic reasons, but mostly for political reasons, we're thinking that next year's going to be pretty good. Both parties that are in play want the market to look good, so that when it comes time, it gets closer to the election, they can point to the market and say, look at what we did, and try and bring in votes. They're essentially trying to buy votes. One of the things that Biden stopped pretty quick after he became president was.
That was your lie detector going off.
That was my lie detector going off. Yeah. Prior to President Biden taking office, for the past 20 years,
it began with His Majesty Obama.
Okay, yeah. So since Obama, the Federal Reserve had been dumping, or the Fed had been dumping in billions of dollars every month buying treasuries.
$2.5 billion every month into the stock.
Buying treasuries. What does that do? That forces the stock market up. That's why the market ran so high for so long. In reality, our economy was not that good. You know, we under President Trump, we had a good economy, but it wasn't that good. It was way overinflated, and again, it was because the Fed kept dumping all this money in. After Biden took over, after Biden took office, they stopped that, as well they should have. It was one of the few things he's done that I think was the right thing to do. But that's why the market dropped so precipitously, was because it was a false market. It would not surprise us at all if shortly after the new year begins, they start doing that again to try and lift the market back up again, to point the voters to that and say, look at what my party did. And both sides are going to do it. The one kind of question here is the interest rates. If interest rates go up, what are they going to do to combat that in terms of the stock market? And because it is a little bit weird to us that interest rates are going to go up again, right? The Federal Reserve Board wants to target a average inflation rate of about 2% a year. Right now, they're sitting at, I think, 3.4, 3.5. I don't know exactly. I can't off the top of my head, but it's not much over 3. They're within what we call a soft landing zone, meaning they can land the economy and not stall it out and crash and burn it and send us into a full-on recession, or another recession, I should say. So it is a little bit odd that they are going to raise rates again. To me, it would make more sense to just let it ride the rest of this year, beginning of, and then at the beginning of the next year, taking a look at what the last 90 days have shown, and then decide. If they don't do anything, and they just kind of let it play its course, and inflation is still rising. All right, now it's time to raise interest rates. To me, it seems like they're getting a little bit trigger happy now with the interest rates.
You've got a situation, and this is doom and gloom, and I apologize, but you've got a situation where I think it's time we realize that the two political parties don't care one whit about the United States of America. They only care about staying in power. And the decisions that have been made over certainly the last 2 decades, maybe as much as the last 3 decades, have absolutely decimated our economy. And they're continuing to decimate our economy. And at some point, you got to pay the piper. What has kept us on top of the world economically is every country is run like this, unfortunately.
Yeah, everybody's in the same situation.
So we don't look for 2024 being a good thing at all, economically. You're going to have the usual heated presidential election. The people of this country are going to put somebody in office that don't need to be there, that are
too old. They're too old to be there. Yeah.
But anyway, so we think 2024 is going to be challenging. Hope the market goes up. We do think gas prices go up. We think interest rates are going to go up. Some pundits will tell you it's just we're just starting to get bad.
Yeah. If y'all if watching this, if you have any questions about this or want to talk more about this or have some concerns, please reach out to us, 252-304-1019. Again, 252-304-1019. Be glad to sit down with you and talk through our thoughts more in depth. If you've got more in-depth questions, we're more than happy to sit down and talk with you about that and any concerns that you may have.
Appreciate your time. Please visit us again often. If you've got some requests for our commentary or some ideas we haven't expounded on, please let us know.
Yep, and we will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.